On this day, 52 years ago, President Nixon signed Title IX into law, barring discrimination on the basis of sex for any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. Now, the Biden administration's attempt to expand the definition of sex discrimination to include gender identity is facing legal challenges across the nation. Former NCAA swimmer and OutKick contributor Riley Gaines joins me now. Riley, welcome.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for having me on.
Thrilled to have you. So, as I mentioned, the Biden administration trying to expand Title IX, but some federal judges in certain states have basically resisted that. Places like Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Virginia, West Virginia, Louisiana, Mississippi, Montana, and Utah, and Idaho blocking that change. What are your concerns about that expansion, Riley?
Yeah, well, let's be very clear about what this expansion is. It is the most anti-woman, anti-reality pursuit we have seen from this administration thus far, and that's saying a lot. As you said, it's the anniversary of Title IX, enacted now for 52 years. But what the Biden administration has done in rewriting Title IX is abolished it and its original intent and what it was set to accomplish. The Biden administration has taken this only 37 words in its original implementation, piece of legislation and created a new proposal that's almost 500,000 words, now 1,577 pages long. That should tell you everything you need to know, but ultimately equating sex with gender identity, saying these words are interchangeable, they're synonymous, which now eliminates sex-based protections. So men can take academic and athletic scholarships from women. Men have full access to bathrooms, locker rooms, changing spaces. Your speech would be compelled. Men can live in dorm rooms with women. Very, very harmful effects this rewrite has. But I feel hopeful now. We're seeing 26 states suing. Now these preliminary injunctions issued in these 10 states you mentioned. So they don't have to comply in August when it's set to take effect.
It is an Olympic summer, and two Olympic swimming greats are due on Capitol Hill this week to talk about anti-doping efforts after reportedly 23 Chinese swimmers tested positive for a banned substance before the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. What about trying to keep your old sport, swimming, clean, Riley?
Yeah, I always love seeing athletes get involved this way. We've seen Tim Tebow do it. Now, of course, the great and phenomenal Michael Phelps, Allison Schmidt, people who I've looked up to my whole life. But what the World Anti-Doping Agency has done, they've lost the faith of world's athletes by failing to live up to its responsibility, which is treating athletes from every country equally. It is essential for a global sport regulator to be unbiased and committed to equal treatment. And WADA, again, the World Anti-Doping Agency, has done just the opposite of that by not applying the rules equally to Chinese swimmers who tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs, 23 of those swimmers actually, which ultimately allowed for other athletes, including U.S. athletes, to lose out on medals. And so I expect to see Phelps and Schmidt be on the side of expressing concerns with WADA during their testimony coming up on Tuesday.
Then there's Caitlyn Clark, who was snubbed from the U.S. Olympic women's basketball team, but now running second in WNBA All-Star voting. What do you make of the Caitlyn Clark phenomenon, Riley?
Bottom line is Clark should be on the U.S. women's Olympic basketball team. The USA basketball chair, in coming to this decision, he said it would have been irresponsible to put Clark on the Olympic team, which I think is just a silly statement. I think it is actually the most responsible thing that they could have done for, of course, for winning. She holds essentially every collegiate record. She was the #1 overall draft pick this year, many Big Ten, NCAA records for collegiate women's basketball. Yes, she's a rookie, but it also would have helped in terms of viewership, bringing money to the sport, bringing awareness to what's going on in women's sports. And so she should have been on the team. That's kind of the bottom line. But I feel, I just admire how Caitlyn Clark is handling this. She can be bitter. She could talk off about how she should have a spot on the team, but she's using this to motivate her for 2028.
There you go. OutKick contributor Riley Gaines, thank you very much. Great to see you.